Hey, good morning. It's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. Well, this week I've had the benefit of thinking through each day part of a sign that Ann Parker found in a mail order catalog that she gave to me through her husband. And I've enjoyed looking at these 5 different ideas on this sign. The week ends with the sign saying, "In every moment, thank God." And that's a wonderful way to go into the weekend. And I'm thinking about it because there are so many biblical passages on being thankful. The Psalms say, "I'll give thanks to the Lord with all my heart." But one of my favorite ones that's often overlooked and yet is very important to me is found in the writings of Paul in Colossians, the 4th chapter, the 2nd verse. Paul says to devote yourselves, I think it's plural there, devote yourselves to prayer, being watchful and thankful. Now, I like this because the idea of devoting yourself to prayer, of course, talking to God, being watchful, being alert, seeing what's going on in the world, and being thankful is something that calls us to see the beauty around us, but also to see inside the struggles and the shadows and the dark corners of life, to see the presence of God. So to be watchful, to find God not just in the beautiful places, but to find God in the struggling places, and to find God with thanks, to be thankful to Him. This modifies our attitude, and it modifies the way we see and address life. I was watching James Taylor one time give an interview, the singer-songwriter James Taylor. And in the singer-songwriter, he was talking about the importance of being thankful. And he said something that I've since heard from a lot of others, but it was still kind of funny to hear it from him. He said, we should have an attitude of gratitude, and that's not simply a platitude. I thought, okay, that's kind of clever, but anyway, yeah, James Taylor's come up with a lot more clever things than that to say, but it rhymes, which makes it memorable. And I do want to have an attitude of gratitude, and I don't want it to be simply a platitude, but the problem is we've got to be deliberate in it. If not, the whole day will come and go. Are you deliberately pausing before you eat food and saying thank you to God for the food? Are you deliberately pausing before you go to sleep at night and saying thank you, God, for the day, and thinking through the day? Are you taking this message right now and thinking about what the day has in front of you if you're listening in the morning, and saying thank you, God, not just for the safe night's sleep, but for this day with all of its opportunities and all of the things before me? If we will be deliberate, if we'll be watchful, if we'll have our eyes open and devote ourselves to a prayer of thankfulness, then we'll come closer to what the psalmist says of giving thanks to the Lord with all our heart. And it will transform not just our day, but it will transform who you and I are. I want to be a person of gratitude. I want to be a person who sees God everywhere and thanks Him for His presence and for what He's doing. And so I'm going into the weekend with an attitude of gratitude that's not a platitude, and I'd ask you to join me for the same. I'll see you next Monday, God willing, but this is your video thought for the day.